Yeah, from the top. Here we go. And we're coming in.
Here we go.
Listen, you're still typing. Is it agenda that you're typing right now?
That was a text.
We're revising right to the last minute, guys. It's a 24-hour news cycle. Who knows what's going on with the Royals right this second? We do. And I'll tell you what, it's getting tapparoonied into the agenda because I'll tell you what, if Meghan Markle make a move, we report on it. Hey guys, welcome to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts, the foremost authority on all things royal family. Strap in. Those dance moves. So just so you guys get a little insight into what goes on here during that weird silence when the music plays, we're just sitting here. We're literally just sitting here going, is this song too long? Did Brandon make this song a little too long? So Ashley just threw in some real good dance moves. I call this one the Injured Giraffe. Hey guys, welcome to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. I'm Brandon Birdwell. I'm one half of the Cold Hands, Warm Hearts podcasting duo.
And I'm Ashley Engle, the Injured Giraffe.
That's what. And I'm Ashley Engle, the Injured Giraffe. Coming this fall to Hallmark, starring Ashley Engle as herself and as the Injured Giraffe.
They're one and the same.
Eddie Murphy in the Clump style, playing all the characters.
All the characters on the African savannah.
That's it.
Listen,
it's like Madagascar 3.
That's
Madagascar.
Right. I like to move it.
Except I like to move it while you're doing those weird dance moves you were doing during our probably too long intro music.
A box office smash.
Honestly, the reason that I made the intro music long like that is so people had enough time to change their mind.
To turn it off.
They're like sitting here going, I don't know.
I don't know about this one. They're going to be talking Royals today? I'm in.
So we got to
imagine their disappointment.
Oh, gosh. We don't know anything about what the Royals... honestly, could you guys call in and tell us what's going on with the Royals?
Speak pipe it.
Anonymous tips welcome. But no, it's we give them just enough time so that if they stick around and listen, that's on you guys.
That's on you.
We gave you an opportunity to Irish goodbye us during the intro music.
We can't be held responsible.
And shouldn't and never will and won't be shorn.
It's our 40th episode today. Lordy, look who's 40.
Our podcast's back. Our podcast's back has started to hurt. It's up multiple times to pee in the night.
Its eyes are going.
Its eyes are going, gone. Its patience is non-existent. It's non-existent. Here we are. Just hey guys, could you get off our podcast's lawn? because we've aged out of that sort of malarkey. Shenaniganism going on, neighborhood street toughs and youths. If a football flies onto my porch, I keep it now. Our podcast keeps your Nerf ball. Don't let a frisbee land on our podcast's roof. Because our frisbee collection's growing by the day.
I tell you what, guys.
Soon we're going to be the old man from Up. We're just going to strap a bunch of balloons to this podcast and go.
Just leave it all behind.
Off into the distance with a bird named Kevin. Bye.
Bye, cruel world.
Bye.
I'll tell you what. Welcome to our spring break episode. Some of you guys might be listening from the road.
Yeah, you are. Some of you guys might be with Carson Daly on MTV's Beach House, whatever it is.
I bet 90% of our listeners will because we're trending young.
Have you seen the age range that we cover?
That's what I'm saying.
Carson Daly. Eat your heart out, Carson Daly.
Eat your heart out.
Who's well into his 50s at this point, probably.
He's got balloons on his house.
Carson Daly. I was about to be mean about Carson Daly, but why? Why be mean about Carson Daly?
That's what I'm saying. We got warm hearts.
He's done nothing but bring me joy in my lifetime.
Same. Some of you might be listening from the road. Maybe you're doing some spring cleaning.
Maybe
you're cleaning out your garage. Maybe you're painting a powder bathroom.
Maybe your name's Marshall Mathers and you're cleaning out your closet. I don't know what you've got going on.
Eating mom's spaghetti.
Okay, so we're gonna need to Google this because anytime I hear that line in that song, I'm like, what a stupid line.
Yeah.
It rhymes, sure.
There's got to be a story behind it.
I'm pretty sure there's a place in Detroit called Mom's Spaghetti.
Really?
Which if you're referencing a local restaurant called Mom Spaghetti. That's pretty inside baseball. Like that's very specific to 8 Mile like residents. So we're going to need to Google
Does
that.
he talk about throwing it up? Is that what he says?
There's vomit on his sweater already, Mom Spaghetti. He's
Spaghetti.
nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud.
Yeah.
He opens his mouth, but the words just won't come out.
Yeah. So
Mom Spaghetti.
I don't know. Producer, look that up.
He's
also,
on it. I've never seen a glimmer in his eyes quite like him
this.
Googling Mom's Spaghetti.
He loves Eminem.
Okay.
So
he just sent it to me. Mom's Spaghetti. It's all ready. And the website has Eminem on it with takeout cartons over his hands.
Okay.
I don't know if Mom's Spaghetti,
which came first? It's a chicken or the egg situation.
It's a mom or a spaghetti situation. Mom's Spaghetti, Union Assembly, 2131 Woodward Avenue, Detroit, Michigan, 48201-313-8888-388 hours, Monday through Saturday, 4 through 12.
We don't need all of that.
Sponsor us, Mom's Spaghetti.
Sponsor us, Mom's Spaghetti.
Gosh. Okay.
Hi, Marshall Mathers.
It's a thing. We've learned that.
But was it named after the song, or was the song referencing the restaurant?
Will you Google when Mom's Spaghetti was established, and then you move on with whatever is.
So it's our spring break episode, and I was thinking about spring break trips from, over the course of my life, and I remembered a junior high ski trip that I went on with the First Baptist Church, Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Okay.
With my friend Leah. Hi, Leah.
Hi, Leah.
And we took our Walkmans, our Discmans. And I remember irritating the whole bus full, the whole youth group, with us singing at the top of our lungs. We played Tom Petty's Greatest Hits the whole way.
I bet you sang American Girl because you like that one part a lot.
Total. And Last Dance with Mary Jane. And every time in the chorus when it says she's standing in her underwear, we'd go, underwear. We were those girls on the bus on the way to the ski trip. I also remember from that trip that I experienced.
I think Mom's Spaghetti opened after. It's 2017. He just sent it, and I guess there's like a pop up. Maybe Eminem opened it. Oh, inside Eminem's restaurant, Mom's Spaghetti.
Okay.
So what he did was he was just saying that he vomited his mother's spaghetti on his sweater already, and now he's opened a restaurant named after it.
Capitalizing on it,
dude. Let's talk about Mom's Spaghetti. Mm-hmm. Okay, we've learned. Thank you, producer. That was very helpful.
Yeah. That was a deep dive.
What do you think about that, Leah?
So I got the worst sunburn of my life on this trip.
And guys, listen, that's a dream team of sunburns right there. We're talking about a crispy lady over here.
I had blisters on my face.
Lobster face.
And guess what? I know myself and I know the risk factors.
You do.
I sunscreened up.
Yeah, you put some on before we started podcasting because I've got my salt lamp turned on. Don't want to catch any of those harmful pink Himalayan sea salt rays in my alabaster skin. I don't want to let any of these. I just don't let that devil in me.
Okay.
Out.
But I did.
Gone.
It was blistered because the sunscreen, turns out, was expired.
Well.
And it peeled for weeks.
Hold on. It expires? Mm-hmm. Sunscreen?
Eventually.
What's in there that expires?
I don't know.
Yogurt.
Oh.
It's body yogurt.
Body yogurt.
I just what I like to do.
Okay.
Is when I go out.
Tell us.
To just roast.
To the slopes.
Based on the slopes. Oh gosh, can I tell you about my one and only time
I was
skiing?
about to ask, are you a good skier?
So.
I know the answer.
Here's the answer to that question.
I just want to humiliate you on the internet.
Too late. Did it on the slopes. I'd never been skiing before.
Yeah.
And all of my friends at the time.
How old were you?
19.
College-y.
19, 20. Young enough to where my joints and limbs were nimble and pliable enough that I didn't shatter every bone in my body with what is to come.
Thank goodness.
Well.
Because we're in our 40s now.
Yeah, but the podcast and us.
Get off the lawn, kids.
Get off our pod lawn. Could you get your pod bodies off our pod lawn, get your frizzles off our roof, and keep your footballs off our porch?
Yep.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Utes.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Keep listening. Give us all your frizzles. Here's the thing. Speak pipe us a frizzle. I don't know. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
So I go on the trip begrudgingly, but all of my friends are going.
Sure. It's a social event.
And I get on the ski lift with dear friend Jeremy Dolphin.
Hi, Jeremy.
A school skier, man, a ski man.
Okay.
He's a school skier.
Because the Birdwells were not a ski family.
We were not.
Some families go skiing constantly.
Yeah.
We never did.
We were a speed skating family. Now, we
Right.
spent all of our time on our quads shooting the duck.
Yep.
But you know what I loved is I loved learning to backwards skate so that when it was couple skate time, you could slow dance backwards skate with a hot skating rink babe.
Okay.
Come on.
Continue, please, with
Come
your
on,
ski
Sarah
story.
McElroy.
Hi,
Don't-
Sarah.
Hey, stop mixing all the sodas into a suicide and come out here and couple skate with me. No, but you keep your arms extended because you got to make sure that you don't intertwine your wheels and eat a big one out there. Also, the chaperones would say, "Leave room for the Holy Ghost."
Leave room for the Holy Spirit, kids.
But here's the thing, guys. Dice game.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
and that's all we're saying about that.
because if you know, you know. So, anyways.
Yeah.
I get on the ski lift with dear friend Jeremy Dolphin, and I'm going up the ski lift, and I start looking around, and I start trying to get into a positive headspace, and I think to myself, this is really pleasant up here.
I'm an athletic fella.
That thought wasn't in my head. What was in my head was, look, it's pretty out here. Look at this. I see the sun glistening off the fresh powder.
Yes.
I'm ready to carve it up.
Yeah.
And so we keep going up and up and up and up.
Oh, no.
Up and up and up and up and up.
No.
Because dear friend,
Past the bunny slopes.
dear friend of the pod, Dustin,
Hi, Dustin.
who's also an incredible skier, had said, you know what, Brandon, you can handle it. We're going to take you all the way up to a black. We're not going to hit any blues. We're not going to do any bunny slopes. So we keep going up and up and up and up. Up and up and up.
The air's
and up.
getting thinner.
Thinner. And I'm getting
Sweatier.
My bladder's getting thinner because I'm peeing my pants every single step of the way. And we
Okay,
keep
we
going.
didn't need that.
And there was a part where apparently everyone who knows how to ski knows that when you hit the flat part before you go up again, you pick up your poles and you pick up your skis.
Sure do.
Now, I didn't know to do that.
Oh, gosh.
Everyone around me did it,
Yep.
but I kept my poles down, snapped them both in half. Literally snapped both of my poles in half.
At the top of the black.
And so I pulled them up. These stabbing implements that I have left, leaving behind the valuable part of the poles that I need to guide myself down this treacherous terrain. We get to the top. It's not a black. It's a double black diamond in every direction I look. And I don't have ski poles. Okay? This is my first time on skis. Everyone skis off as if to say,
Bye.
this is how you do this.
Good luck.
And they're all just like shredding. It's like I'm up there with a bunch of pros, and I tumbled down the entire thing. Oh my gosh. At one point, I just slowly started to slide to the side, and I looked to the side and I thought, well, that's a cliff. And I can't stop myself from going over it. You want to know why?
No
Because I
poles.
don't have ski poles. So I try to lay down to stop myself from sliding. Somehow that sped me up. And I don't know how he did it, what he saw out of nowhere. As if the Avengers had assembled, I just hear, ish, 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 and then Dustin Downing dives on top of me, mere inches from my demise.
Oh my gosh.
It was terrifying.
I didn't know that story. That's intense.
I've never been skiing
Since.
That was it. One and only time.
Did you go out the following day, or did you just?
Yeah, I did. And by the end of it, I figured out how to ski just
Sure,
fine.
but you didn't enjoy it.
But I had my fill. And then I carried that trauma with me into the final day of the trip when my dear friend Daenerys and I just decided to not ski and to just walk around town.
Yeah.
Bought some T-shirts.
Yes, and it was the best day of the
had
trip.
a very nice local merchant.
Daenerys.
A very nice local merchant made us both handmade hemp rope necklaces.
Oh yeah. Puka shell.
No puka shells, but there was a big sun
Bead?
in the middle. A big sun bead.
I remember that.
I wore that thing for a while.
I remember it.
Not a fashion choice that I'm proud of.
Sure,
per
but at
se.
the time it was it.
It was bussin'.
It was bussin'.
It was okay. Good grief. That mic is busted.
The mic is busted.
Anyway, that's my skiing story.
Do you know? I know you joke all the time about how not athletic I am. I, guys, was a dancer in my youth and danced for years and years and years. Danced in high school on the dance team.
Danced during the intro music just now.
Danced during the intro music just now like an injured giraffe. But I'll tell you what my dance training did is it made me a decent skier.
Really?
I'm a decent skier. Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
pretty good at it. Maybe it's the balance. Maybe it's the flexibility.
maybe it's the poles.
It could be they are helpful.
They
really are.
Here's some things to help.
Here's some things to help.
Why don't you snap those in half?
Totally. So what you been up to in the last several days?
Yeah. So guys, just a little behind the curtain.
You don't like to do this. I wasn't going to do this, but look at you.
Well, they need to know why we seem
like we're talking about
like
the
we're
same
talking
things.
about the same stuff.
Royal content, guys.
Yeah, well, I had producer Google how to make podcast, and he gave us some topics. The first of which is the Royals.
How to make podcast.
How to make podcast. Podcasting for dummies is honestly what we need, and we also need the dumbed down version of that.
Yes.
No, so we recorded on Monday, as is our norm.
Typically, yes.
Or thereabouts. And Ashley is going on a spring break trip as of tomorrow. So we're quick, fast recording on a Friday.
Yep.
So guys, I am so sorry if something big happens over the weekend and we can't report on it.
We can't report on it. Just listen, hold on tight till next week.
Here's my commitment to you guys. If something wild happens over the weekend, I will report on it.
On your own?
On my own.
This is Brandon Birdwell.
Hey, everybody. Well, global news with Brandon Birdwell.
Because that's what we do here, global news.
We're kind of a big deal, I would say.
So we took Crindy to lunch on Monday after we recorded.
It was her birthday.
It was her birthday.
Happy late birthday. And just while we're on it, just to drop this little one in there.
Yeah.
Today is Ted's birthday.
Happy birthday, Ted.
Happy birthday, Ted. You won't listen to this till next Wednesday. Or ever. But happy birthday.
That's right. And another thing about butternut squash, Ted.
And another thing about butternut birthdays.
So yeah, it got cold again all of a sudden here.
A little cold snap.
Do you know, speaking of being in my 40s, I feel cold so differently now than I used to. Well, all the way down to my bones.
Yeah, well, it's death. It's creeping in. That's how I feel about it. It's like I used to feel cold and I was like, oh, I'm cold. I'll warm up here in a bit. Right. But now I think, oh, I'm cold. Bye.
It's the Grim Reaper.
Oh, I'm cold. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Here comes the big one.
The slow descent.
Is that the last one? No. Okay, no one.
Wow.
That's what I do.
But also the allergies are, they're out of control. Right. Is what they are.
Well, that's death also. You're just allergic to dying is all it is. And it's a slow death.
It's a slow death. It's like the rainforest in my home. I have humidifiers going in every room of my house.
Yeah, okay.
Just moistening that air because the bloody noses, I've talked about them.
It's like a rainforest cafe.
It's a rainforest cafe.
Animatronic gorillas coming out every
they're
hour.
Being delivered today.
Oh, congratulations. That's really great for you.
We've got the elephants in the living room. Gorillas come today.
And the giraffe just walks about.
She
injured.
Just limping through the house.
Just damaged.
It's me.
Damaged goods, emotionally and physically. Here we go. We're all dying of allergies. You can call it cottonwood.
Wow.
It's the cold, icy hand.
Of death.
Of Durf.
The Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
It's the Reaper.
Get off our life's lawn, Grim Reaper. Give us a little bit more. I beg of you. I'm not done. I'm not done here yet.
I have more to accomplish.
There's much more royal scandal to expose before I ring my bell, before St. Peter welcomes me to the pearly gates.
Oh my gosh. So Hope started soccer again. So we're heading into another soccer season. Just when I feel like we have some time in between activities, we
don't.
Start track.
Yeah. Oh.
We got choir contests going.
Choir.
We've got soccer back up again.
Sure. Football, European football.
Yes, European football. And I'm actually looking forward to it. But I'll tell you what I forgot, how cold spring soccer is.
Yeah, it's cold.
It is brutal out here in the Great Plains.
It's because you're allergic to spring soccer.
Nary a tree in sight to block that wind.
No. Gusty.
I'm going to be the nerd in my tent. One of those one-person tents.
That's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I'm new to this.
Get on Amazon.
Okay.
And get yourself one of those little individual personal saunas. where you just
sounds
where just your
delightful.
head pokes out of it.
Yes.
You're just like a little hot box of a human.
Just steaming
You're
out.
like you're literally just like a hot and ready. You're just a one topping hot and ready, getting ready
On
to be
the sidelines.
snatched up. Go out there and go get them, guys. We got Capri Suns and one hot and ready for everyone. It's
The Capri Suns are in here with me.
it's not Hopi's mom. It's a hot and ready.
Can you even imagine?
Just you
That's the only
sitting
way
there.
to do it.
Just sitting there, just really just roasting those bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, that's what it's coming to.
Listen.
That's what it's coming to. If I'm expected to creak these old joints out there,
Yeah.
I need a sauna.
I need a personal sauna. And I don't even, you know what? I don't even want to get out of it. What I want
It's for Jeff
is
to
I want you
wheel
to
me.
put me on a dolly. And I want you to drag me to the sideline.
Mom, your son is really
To
embarrassing.
and from. And you're sitting there with one of those beer can helmets with hot cocos in it. Mom came ready.
Is Mrs. Engle okay?
No, she has a really rare disorder. And it's called old bones-itis. And
Creaky joints.
she's slowly breaking apart.
Listen, my friend Emily, hi Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Told me her kiddos.
Which Emily? We've got so many
This
Emilys.
is Emily W. She told
Not
me,
Emily in Paris.
not Emily en Paris. So her boys play soccer as well, and she told me about this. It's a lawn chair that has a built-in heater. It's a heated chair.
Well, I mean,
Crindy used to go take to your baseball games those things called lava buns.
Yeah.
That you would microwave, and they would retain heat for hours.
yeah, but that's going to lose its efficacy as the day goes on. What I need a whole personalized sauna with just my head peeking out of it.
Yes.
And I'm wearing a ski mask too. And I am just, it's like you could like literally, it's one person whack-a-mole. You could come and just knock me back into my hot box and then I'll pop back up.
I'll pop
I'll
back
pop
out.
back up when I'm ready because I got to see what Hope's doing out there.
Oh my gosh.
I have to yell when she's offsides. Help! Offsides! And then someone comes over and whack-a-moles me back into my sauna. And then I pop back up and I go, help! Shots on goal! And then you whack-a-mole me back into my hot box.
It's the only way to do it, guys. We'll report back.
Yeah. Listen, can I tell you something real quick? I got a text message and it doesn't make sense. I'm going to paraphrase it. It was out of nowhere. It said, from Brendan, he said, I'm boycotting your podcast.
Oh, no.
And then I said,
Hi, Brendan.
he was listening at the time. I was like, that's a really poorly organized boycott, man. And
one person.
But then he said, and I said, well, why are you boycotting? And he said something to the effect of, tell your scarecrow sister to read a book. And I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
But he came in hot with it, and I love it.
Rude.
Because, here's the thing.
I read books.
Generally speaking, when Brendan says something,
Mm-hmm.
it's true.
Yeah.
So read a book.
I read all the kinds of books, but I need to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, so have fun with that.
I resent it.
I resent Brendan.
Totally. Let me tell you what I've been wanting to talk about on the pod since Christmas.
Okay.
Something very interesting.
Yeah.
I am really kicking myself for all the time.
I've been thinking about kicking you since Christmas too.
Okay. I have really been thinking about all the time I've lost and wasted in the kitchen pre-air fryer.
Yeah.
I got one for Christmas. Life-changing.
They're pretty great.
And you guys have had one a long time.
I'm a big fan of the air fryer.
Crindy
yes.
and Harry have had one for a long time.
Everybody. You guys are just very late to the party.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm kicking myself.
I'll tell you this.
What were we doing all this time without it?
Not air frying.
That's for sure.
Yeah, cooking like idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What are your favorite things to do in there? Because I'm still learning.
what I like to do is
Very user-friendly.
I like to roll an air fryer out to a soccer game and I just sit in it with my head popping out of it. It's just a convection oven. It's just moving heat around my buns. And I may come out a little crispy, but I'll tell you what, all these other jabronis on the sideline,
Yeah.
not air frying
Cold
themselves.
down to their bones.
No,
Wearing blankets like idiots.
I'll tell you the best thing. Chicken is primarily what gets made in the air fryer.
Tell me what you do with your chicken.
I put it in the air fryer and I hit start.
No, I know, but do you do a little olive oil, salt and pepper?
Yeah.
How long?
Maybe like a barbecue rub. 380 degrees
Okay.
at 24 minutes.
24. Do you flip it
Yes, halfway through.
when it tells you to?
No, it doesn't tell me. I just.
Mine tells me.
Well, that's because you got the rich person version, and I've got some bunk booty from the bargain bin. But listen,
That's not true.
I bring that up to say my favorite thing to make in the air fryer is chicken wings. Now,
Oh,
a little dry
we've
rub.
not done this.
Here's the problem with my air fryer. It's a typical serving of like a chicken wing.
Yeah.
For me personally, I'll eat a dozen chicken wings.
Only?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying at a minimum.
Sure.
And my air fryer will only hold 6 to 8.
We do need
So you
air
have to do
fryers
them
with a bigger
You have to
capacity.
do them in batches.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I just need a bigger air fryer.
Do they make them larger?
Oh yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what I saw the other day at Lowe's? Because I'm very handy and I love to just shop at
Stroll the aisles.
Lowe's. What I like to do is go give people advice on home renovations. I like to see what they're doing and go, oh no, you're doing that wrong. And then I send them off with horrible advice.
That grout is trash.
Can I tell you something about grout? That grout? It's trash grout. But you know what? I don't expect some novice like you to understand grout.
Yeah.
Listen, I was at the Lowe's,
Okay.
and I always find myself looking at the grills. Gets me really excited for grills.
Yeah.
Not the kind you put in your mouth, but like,
Sure.
because I've got plenty of those.
Yeah, those are aisle 24. These are aisle 45.
What if they had a whole grills section at Lowe's with just diamond fronts? Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. You're not looking for like a gas grill. You're looking for like a grill like what Nelly used to wear, what Paul Wall used to wear.
Those are on aisle 24.
What the Island Boys
Next
wear.
to the nails.
Just be careful. You don't want to mix the two up.
You're just sorting through bins of grills and nails all
Yeah,
together.
just tearing your hands to shreds. The inevitable payoff is maybe you find a grill to put in your mouth. No, they have the flat top grills. Dear friend Cody has one, and every time he sends a picture of him or a video of him making some on it, makes me jealous because he can make omelets on it.
Yep.
He can make fajitas on it.
Yep.
He can make whatever he wants.
We've talked about this, Jeff and I.
I want one so bad.
Yeah.
And they're not horribly expensive, but it's like,
It's an investment.
but I saw one the other day. Flat top,
Yeah.
side burner, air fryer.
Stop it.
In it.
Stop.
Air fryer in it. So if I'm frying up some frites,
Yeah.
steak frites,
Veggies,
veggies, brussies, carrots,
peppers,
peppers.
taters.
I'm just saying,
precious.
what's taters precious is just saying an air fryer on a flat top is pretty awesome.
So this is obviously an outdoor appliance,
No, middle of the kitchen.
which is right in the middle.
Middle of the kitchen.
Sure. Right next to the animatronic gorillas.
Back when I sold residential real estate ever so briefly, I had a listing that was a house.
Okay.
And it was completely empty.
Okay.
The house was still standing, walls, everything.
Yeah.
But in the house, every time I showed it, inexplicably, smack dab in the middle of the office, on the carpet, was just an engine block that was being restored on the carpet, grease everywhere. And I had to walk in and like always make the joke of, hey, if you want the engine comes with the house free of charge if you want it. Like,
I'm sorry, you as a residential realtor, with how much you love like small talk
No.
and stuff like that.
No.
It's my,
no.
my favorite.
And that's why I did it so briefly. Just me.
slap a glass top on that. You've got a coffee table.
Oh, some really great light. This house has great, the flow, feng shui. Hey.
This house is great for entertaining. That grout though, trash.
And you just say stuff. You're just like, I can't. This feels like the one. This feels like forever.
Is
Does
this it, guys?
Is this the one? Should I put pen to paper? Should I start?
Pen to paper.
Hey guys, should I start drafting up our future?
Oh,
What do you think? Here in this room, what I think this could be a really good office, or if you guys have a baby, this could be a really good nursery. If you guys
crib
have
would look really great over in that corner.
crib would look great over there. The little ones. Can you just say, "Hey, everybody"? Shh, can you hear it? Can you hear the pitter patter of the little Thompsons coming in? Mommy, I want some oatmeal, mommy.
Oh, what?
Mommy. Oh no, little Ellis. Little Ellis, don't trip on the engine block that's being restored in the soon-to-be nursery.
Sweetie, you got grease on your face.
Anyway, and then you go and do the closing, and then you hand them the big giant gold key and say, "Nyeh," and then you post on Instagram like, I love my job helping people find their forever homes.
And listen,
It's great. It's wonderful work.
no shade to realtors, but
no.
but I'm saying
I love a
picture
realtor.
You
No,
doing
that's what I'm
that.
saying. No, I'm saying when I see realtors do it, I'm always like, man, they're so like
Good at the small talk.
Totally. They're so invested in finding their person's thing.
Oh, yeah.
You give me 2-3 options, and if they don't pick by then, I'm like, I'm not your guy.
I'm bored with this.
I'm not your guy.
I'm bored here.
Man, and I'm so grateful for people. Dear friend Ashley,
Hi,
who
Ashley.
helped us find our homes.
Phenomenal
for being
realtor.
So patient and kind and helpful and actually good at her job when I'm sitting here being like, you want an engine block with this? comes
with the house.
standard. This house runs on that engine. Take it out of here and this whole place shuts down.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Speaking of air fryer recipes,
Go ahead.
I have a new restaurant concept in my mind.
Is it just air fryers?
No.
Is it where you come in, you bring frozen meats in from home,
Yes.
and you just sidle up to one of our air fryers? We've got them set up like an Apple store, but it's just air fryers everywhere.
Yes, it's called Bring Your Own Meats.
BYOM.
BYO.
To our air fryer hub. Enjoy, dummies. That's the tagline. Bon appetit, idiot. Idiot.
No.
Bienvenue.
BYOM.
Enjoy it. Enjoy your time. You've got 30 minutes and then you're out.
But you got to factor in the preheat.
Yeah. If you don't factor in the preheat, your meat's still in the fryer and she's like, next, get out. You either take it out raw or you leave it for the next person. It's paying your meat forward. Have we discussed the Starbucks pay it forward thing and how I've got such beef with it?
No.
We'll talk about it in a second. Go back to your air fryer concept.
No, it's so stupid. I was hoping you could help me with my concept because for those
I
of
just
you...
did.
Okay.
I just pitched.
I didn't give you my actual concept.
You didn't need to. I've been over here cooking something up in this air fryer.
So the other day I was talking to the staff at church and I was talking about this new restaurant concept. And for those of you who don't know, we have done some work in restaurants over the years, our family.
Restaurants have done some work on us.
Restaurants have done some work on us. So we have been involved in several different concepts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the other day for lunch, I thought I could really go for a salad today.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this logo popped into my mind and
Okay.
this concept, salad gal.
Okay.
And it's just me, hand on hip,
Yeah.
salad gal.
So you're like the chicken salad chick of salads.
That's what I said.
That's what you are.
After I said it, I was like, well, that sounds kind of chicken salad chickish, but
Chickas.
help me with this concept. What would be the tagline? Salad gal.
Come on in. Let us have a meal.
Let us.
I don't know.
Let us serve you salads.
Let us serve you salads. Just the worst.
But what cracked me up
But honestly, that
is the alliteration.
just be careful though, because the air fryer is going to wilt the lettuce super
So
bad.
fast.
It's going to wilt it so bad. There's a real thin line between an over air fried salad
Yeah.
and just a perfect cook.
Right. I don't enjoy a warm salad necessarily.
I don't either. Don't put a warm thing on my salad.
You know, I had a pasta salad the other day that was slightly warm and it was delicious. But
Would you serve pasta salads at the Salad Gal?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I need your help.
Well, the possibilities are endless if you do. But listen, here's the thing.
Just the name Salad Gal.
Salad Gal.
Cracked me up.
And that's it.
That's
It's
it.
just the Salad Gal.
Oh, I don't know why. I thought, I'm frankly, I'm disappointed. I
Yeah.
thought you'd be able to really spin something up for me.
I mean, I don't know. I felt like lettuce
Yeah.
is a good jumping off point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who would dine at the Salad Gal?
Salad gals.
Businessmen? Oh,
Gals who like salads. You're going to skew heavy to the female population.
absolutely.
They're going to meet up after years. Just,
After yoga.
My big from the sororities in town.
Yeah.
We're going to go sit down at the Salad Gal and we're going to chop it up. We're going to get in there. We're going to talk. We're going to dish on who's gotten fat.
Oh, God.
We're going to talk about.
Because we're eating salads.
Yeah, we're in here eating salads, dressing on the side. I don't need no candied walnuts on
No
this one.
croutons for me.
Leave the croutons for the cretins. I don't need that. I would like some dry lechuga
Yes.
with diced mushrooms,
Arugula.
arugulums, because it's peppery and it has a bite. I want a vinaigrette, but I want you to put it in a thimble, and I want you to put it on the table next to me, so that if I want it, I have to really work.
And I'll just dip my fingers in it and flick it.
What I want you to do is, flick it on there. What could you just get me a thimble full of vinaigrette that I can sniff before each bite. And that way I trick my mouth into thinking that I'm eating it.
Listen, this clientele sounds lovely.
Big
tippers.
They sound like they'll send something back. This crowd sounds like.
One time, my friends were at lunch, and this is actually, the way I just opened that is going to make this sound very sad. I was scheduled to go to a plant-based restaurant with some of my friends.
Sure.
This was probably like a year and a half ago. Mm-hmm. And at the last minute, I think I was sick or something came up, so I couldn't go. And it's all local, like produce. Mm-hmm. And 2 of them found insects in their salads.
Well,
like crawling ones.
Yeah. I mean.
And they didn't send them back.
It's authentic.
Didn't send them back.
What's funny is.
That's who I'm hanging out with.
What's funny is.
These nice people.
Those people. Like that restaurant is really just going and buying produce at Walmart. And then they throw it in a bowl. And they've got ladybugs that they just drop in there to be like, see.
Some mealworms.
See, it's local.
Oh.
That's what they do.
Ooh.
Yeah. Here at the Salad Gal.
Here at the Salad Gal,
we get told a lot, how hard is your job? Did you even hear me? I said half peach iced tea, half water. I said I have to go pick up Madison in 12 minutes and I need my salad by 5. I'm taking food home to my family, and I've got you back there, you bunch of reefers hanging out, coming in here on the devil's lettuce. I'm trying to get fed. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I just came from PTO meeting, and I can't. We're putting on the fall carnival, and it's just all on me. It's all on my shoulders, and then you mess up my salad. Vinaigrette on the top. I set a thimble on the side 2 tables down.
Oh my gosh. This is totally the clientele at the Salad Gal.
This is who we cater to.
And imagine the disappointment of her family as she comes in the door with bowls full of dry arugula.
They just want a hot and ready.
They just want a hot and ready. All they got to do is come see me in the soccer field.
It's cooking on the sidelines. All you got to do is show up, free for all. Meanwhile, she shows home with rabbit food in a biodegradable, compostable container, plastic forks that when you like literally put them in your mouth, they deteriorate. Paper straws.
Oh my!
So we don't hurt the turtles. I pay taxes in this community.
Oh, Salad Gal, the death of a dream.
I'm just going to open up the back of my Range Rover and you load it in there. There's a Range Rover in my neighborhood that on the back of it has a sticker that just says, "Nice Jeep, peasant." And I drive past it every day in my Jeep. And I take it as a very personal assault on my way to go get a Little Caesars hot and ready while they're on their way to Salad Gal to berate some teen who's just working for minimum wage, putting salads in a bowl.
Please, let's do a mock-up of a Salad Gal bumper sticker and just paste it on the back.
Nice pizza, peasant.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of peasant, this is actually a great segue. The other day in staff meeting, different day than I presented my Salad Gal concept.
God, because the docket was full on that day.
We had a lot to talk about.
The minute Salad Gal came up, all new business went out the window. Someone leaned forward and pushed down on the intercom and said, "Rebecca, hold my calls. We're going to be talking about Salad Gal for the next 2.5 hours."
Isn't this a church? What's Salad Gal?
And also, there's no Rebecca on the other end of the intercom. That was just saying it for fun.
Rebecca's a really good name to say, like, as a
Becky,
hold my calls.
Rebecca, hold my
Becky.
Calls.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Becky. Hey, Becky, speaking of Becky, will you help us grow this podcast?
Yeah.
You're a professional.
Yeah.
We're floundering here. We're at the top of a double black diamond with no poles. tumbling down. We snapped them on episode 2.
We got death breathing down our necks. Our time is short.
Our time is short. And if we don't grow this pod by 41, I'm out.
I'm out. There's no future. So we were talking as a staff about our kids, and I'm not going to say which colleague this is because she does listen. Hi, colleague.
Hi, colleague.
And I don't.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen.
Colleen.
And she was talking about her kids and how one of them had gotten so mad at her the other day that they said, "You peasant."
That is so aggressive,
It's
too.
an amazing burn. And it reminded me of a time when Harrison was little and he had found a bug, like a beetle of some kind, and put it in like a Tupperware container. And it was just sitting on the back porch, just this container of dirt.
Sure.
I didn't know what it was, so I dumped it out.
Over my salad to make sure
my
that it had
salad.
all of the bugs that
I took it
needed.
down to the restaurant
Sure.
so people would think it was local.
Sure.
And he came home and was looking for that bug.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what it was." And he goes, like, just tensed up, red veins. He was probably like 4. He goes, "You foul creature."
Oh, man. Where do you hear this stuff?
I don't know.
Excuse
But to this day, best burn. And I got a teenager.
Excuse me?
I beg your pardon.
Sir? Harumph?
Harumph.
You speak to me in this manner?
Foul creature.
You foul creature. You foul creature. I killed your bug on purpose. How about that?
It was the foul creature.
Yeah. And now it's not. Because it's dead.
Because it's dead or it's free. But anyway, those
It's free.
sick burns.
Sleep easy, bug.
Sleep easy.
Rest high, king. Rest high, king. Wheels up. Rizzy, rizzy. Bussin'. Bussin' all the way.
Bussin', bussin'.
Bussin', bussin'.
But to call your parents peasant and foul creature is
Golly.
maybe my favorite thing.
I can't, aside from telling the world that my mother drank whiskey and didn't love the Lord, I never called her names like that.
Can you imagine? What would Crindy's response? She would have laughed.
Yeah, I feel like the
would have laughed.
initial shock of being called a peasant and or a foul creature is probably enough to make you sit for a second with it.
Yes.
But I think inevitably it's funny.
It's so funny. It was one of those moments where you're like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. Because he was just shaking with rage.
I have so many of those moments where it's like, here are my options.
Mm-hmm.
Laugh at this because it's hilarious and reinforce this horrible behavior,
Yeah. You're saying as a parent?
or be an adult.
Okay.
And honestly, I feel like I lean to the former far more often
Sure.
than to the latter.
Because if you don't have your sense of humor, what you got?
We're no different than the animals. We're no different than the foul creatures of which we dispose. Out, out, bug, be gone. Rest high, king. Wheels up.
Wheels up.
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
Bussin' to the pearlies.
How's your algorithm?
So, a lot of spicy stuff.
Really? Oh, that doesn't sound great.
I'm not happy about it.
Oh, no. Oh, like actual like spicy foods and things.
Yeah, no, not like it's getting spicy in
That's
my
what I was
algorithm.
gonna say. I don't
spicy
like the
stuff
sound
like
of that.
people eating spicy stuff, and it's my own fault for literally watching.
I told you it was coming.
It happened.
What's that kid's name? We didn't reference it in the last
I
one.
don't know.
I don't know either. I'll find it. I'll find it.
He's
You send it to me.
It's something
Producer,
else, man.
you don't follow him.
no.
I'll look it up.
You don't, and that's on you, producer, because you need to anticipate our needs.
Yeah.
But so that's really what's taken over lately.
Well, you deserve that.
Spicy stuff and DJ Khaled. I love DJ Khaled videos.
Luke did that.
Yeah, and he did and does.
Is his account.
Dude, check it out, guys. Be grossed out because please check it out.
One's playing right now, and I'm turning it right off. I can't do it.
It's horrifying.
We're literally watching him deplete his stomach lining.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I got
He needs a healthy switch up in his diet. I know exactly where he can find it.
salad gal.
Salad gal.
Let us make you a salad, Luke.
Let us fix your stomach lining, Luke. The healing power of romaine. Friends, romaines, countrymen, lend me your ears of corn.
The puns, the veggie puns are endless.
Oh, that is 100% the tagline for our Julius Caesar salad. It is exactly what we need.
Friends, romaines, countrymen, lend
Yeah.
me your ears of corn.
Lend me, because it comes with a spicy corn chutney on the side.
It's like the street corn.
It's like a spicy elotes. And what it does is you eat the super healthy, fresh Caesar salad.
Yeah,
and
with the bugs crawling
and then
under
you
it.
eat the side of spicy corn, and it tears up your stomach lining. And what it is it's called the brute. And you say, ate you brute?
Yes.
And it's a whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, this is what I was hoping for initially. I
Well,
know I put you on the spot.
You did. I needed to rev up a little bit.
You did. I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
No,
Next
listen.
time I'll give warning. Maybe like an agenda that I send you in advance. I don't know.
Agenda that I send you. Guys,
I did that.
The marketing meetings have to ramp up because I got to get my creative juices flowing.
It's a think tank up
You
in
know what I'm
here.
saying? I got to get these vinaigrettes popping up here. And it's still not there.
We're still not there, but we'll get there.
We'll get there right as we click stop on the episode. I got to tell you guys, the funniest stuff we ever say is right after we say bye.
It's true.
And you don't get to hear any of it. And you know why? Because you aren't Patreon subscribers.
That's
and
right.
that's on you guys.
That's for our Patreon subscribers.
That's for all the Patreon subscribers out there. Keeping the
Anyway.
lights on.
Keeping the lights on. I got sucked into a thing on Instagram that I really think is going to affect my algorithm. I've been, inundated with critters.
Yeah.
Over the last
so
several
many
months.
critters, varmints.
And I'm about to get into the amphibian algorithm, I fear. Because I got into this thing from Today Years Old about a frog that kept visiting their fence.
Okay.
And they named him Mort.
Oh, I know
Did
this
you
one.
see that?
I thought you sent me this, or maybe not. Is
I
it the
might
one where
have.
they build him a house?
With their 3D printer.
Pretty awesome.
And then possums come. And then they made him a swimming pool.
Yeah.
And now it's a frog condominium.
When I sat and watched the possums hanging out, I was like, is this possum about to
Eat Mort?
get a big old helping a mort?
Yeah. They didn't, though.
No. They were like, what's up? What's up, Mort?
Come party with me.
Come party possum frog party at Mort's place.
The condo.
BYOM. Bring your own meat and let's air fry it up at Mort's.
Anyway, I just know that I'm about to have amphibians everywhere.
Yeah.
I did want to give an update. This isn't my algorithm, but you guys know several episodes ago, it's been longer than that. This is number 40.
I love that we just assume that people know that something happened before this. Like I literally every time we air an episode, I just assume that everyone who listens has just stumbled into this one.
Exactly. And I think we have to do that. Because whenever someone goes, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, yeah, listen to the latest. Don't start from the
I
beginning.
just don't want to get a big head.
They bad.
No, they're not. They're awesome.
Bad. Don't listen to those.
You're wrong.
But also do, because we need your numbers.
Guys, we need you to share this podcast with people.
We really do.
Yeah.
Not only do we need it, we would like that.
And they would like that.
That's what we think.
I'd like to think they'd like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't want to hear about the royals and possum parties over at Mort's? Mort the Frog's air fry party.
I can't think of anyone.
Welcome to Mort the Frog's air fryer party.
What? We'll head over to Salad Gal for dessert.
The worst dessert
Ever.
Golly. Let's open up with some mom's spaghetti. And then we'll head on over for a light lettuce tasting.
For some roughage.
Sure. Because, you got to settle your stomach. You don't want vomit on your sweater already, mom's spaghetti.
You don't want it. So several episodes ago, I talked about my forays onto the Nextdoor app and how there was something that I called the Great Horned Owl Saga of 2022.
Yeah.
I've been wondering what has been going on with my neighbor and his great horned owls. And the answer is not much. Okay. There's not much out there. Well, he resurfaces the other night.
Oh.
Imagine my excitement.
I'm imagining it. I can't stop imagining it.
2 great horned owls named Jack and Carol in his yard. And he has set up a camera.
It's very human names for owls.
And it's the best thing.
Mort the Frog, Jack and Carol the Horned Owls.
The owls. He has a camera trained on their nest 24/7.
Trained.
Latest news. 2 owlets, a boy and a girl.
Okay.
They were almost taken by
A possum.
a hawk. So this is what I'm talking about. It is riveting. This is a quote from the video.
I don't know. I'd
recaps.
rather watch the Mort stuff because it's riveting.
It's riveting. So here it is.
That was better than you acted.
It was good.
Just pivoting back to the ribbit for the frog.
It was great.
Okay. Back to the owls.
So this was time-stamped from 4:37 a.m. This is direct quote. The next scene Carol is leaving the nest. The 2 owlets cling to her brood patch, and she has to wiggle them loose as she lifts up. You can hear Jack and Carol in what sounds to be a pretty heated conversation. Jack has the deeper voice.
Did Stephanie Myers write this?
I know, right?
Is the author of the Twilight Saga writing these owl updates?
It's riveting. I'm telling you.
If she starts to use the word glistening or quivering, I'll know for a fact it's that lady from Twilight.
I'm telling you guys, I am sucked back in.
I'm sick of werewolves and I'm sick of vampires. It's owls for me now, baby.
It's a hootenanny.
It is a hoot and a holler. Hootenanny.
But I screenshotted it because I have a text thread with my friends Heather and Jenny that is based on the Nextdoor app called "Bring in your pets."
Yes,
all caps,
as you should, because it's yelling at you. Yes.
And I sent a screenshot of it, and Jenny said, "Do you know that I just went to the Nextdoor app to find out what actually happened because it wasn't included in the screenshot?" I said, "I know, it's riveting."
Yeah, I don't care what's going on with the Cullens anymore.
No,
I want to know what's going on with Jack and Carol and
their babies,
the horned owl.
Yeah, and the red-shouldered hawk that came very close to the nest. They were fine though. They were fine.
That was a roller coaster.
Right. So we actually have a Crindy Reviews today. And guys, we're doing something new. Yeah, it's this.
Okay.
I sent it to you. Guys, you're going to get to hear Crindy's voice. She speak-piped it in.
This is a Crindy review for the Murdaugh murders, a Southern scandal. And P.S., they made me do this on the speak pipe or stovepipe or whatever it is.
Stovepipe.
I imagine most of you know about the Murdaugh murders because of the highly publicized trial that just ended of the patriarch of the family, Alex Murdaugh. I have gone down such a rabbit hole with this because I think I have a deep-seated hope that this family isn't as messed up and felonious as it is purported to be. However, with every podcast I've listened to, every Dateline I've watched, and now the docuseries on Netflix, I have to give up that hope. Seriously, how exhausting must it be to keep up and keep track of all of the shenanigans, and by shenanigans I mean at least 3 murders,
Malarkey.
And broken laws that your family is responsible for.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you need a big old law firm to clean up the messes, which is what they had. If this isn't a cautionary tale of how damaging it is for people not to have consequences for their actions, I don't know what is. This is a 3-part series
soapbox
on Netflix, and it is fascinating. If I ever felt vindicated for taking 16-year-old Brandon's car keys away for several months for violating curfew, I do now. It probably kept him off Dateline.
Okay, so that's the thing that kept me off Dateline? Sort of a deviant were you raising? That was the turning point for Brandon. We're just going to keep his keys and he's going to not wind up on Dateline? Listen, I also love that felt very much the way she delivered it.
Yeah.
Like a book review on Reading Rainbow.
Oh.
But with more murder. And also more mudslinging and accusations towards teenage me.
I just love that the listeners got to hear Crindy's voice.
And mine twice before that.
I don't know what that was.
I was asking.
I don't know.
What is this?
What you been watching, reading, or listening to?
Oh, man. Just Tournament of Champions.
Still
cooking.
Still going.
Still reading that same book.
How's The Bachelor going? Still in it?
Yeah, I guess I'm done with it.
Okay.
It's the worst.
We tried to watch.
I literally sit on my computer and like type away and like listen to stuff and do things. And occasionally I'll look up and be like, pfft, and then I look back down. Like that's my Bachelor experience at this point.
That sounds right.
Listening to, I have several recommendations by Matt Toney that I have to get caught up on. Listening today to Sugar Free All Stars because I'm going to go literally in a couple of hours play a gig as Professor Zesty. So yeah, those are
cameo.
Those are mine.
Love it.
What about you?
We tried to watch Bill and Ted Face the Music the other night.
Hey, I'm looking right at it right there on my screen.
No, wait, it's so bad.
I love it.
We couldn't finish it.
Well, that's...
Did you watch it?
Yeah, multiple times. I own it.
Face the Music? The new one?
Yeah, I own it.
No, you don't.
I'm literally looking at it on my home screen right now.
Brandon, it's so bad. It's so bad.
No.
We couldn't finish watching it.
But that's because you're not a real Bill and Ted's fan.
I love the first one.
So you only love Excellent Adventure? You can't get down with Bogus Journey?
No, that one was okay.
Real ones only.
Okay, fine.
Real ones only.
Anyway.
Rest high, King. Bussin'. Rizzy.
the music is bad. Anyway, we're still really caught up in The Last of Us. Listen, they keep you on your toes. You think you're settling in? No.
See, I haven't seen an episode and I feel perfectly settled.
I'll tell you what. The Mandalorian is out again. I'm looking forward to watching the new season of that. Pedro Pascal is out here.
He's in everything. He's in these streets.
He's out here. This is his time to shine.
Dude, this is we're trapped right in the middle of Pascal's
I would love to hang
triangle.
out to the Salad Gal to do an autograph signing
Yeah. Yeah, it would be amazing.
for our grand opening.
Listen, between The Last of Us, The Mandalorian, and his role in Game of Thrones, Pascal's triangle. We're in it.
Whoa.
How about it?
I like it. I have been reading books, Brendan. The latest one is The Character of Virtue by Stanley Hauerwas. Really wonderful. Welcome to Pastor's Corner.
Worst segment.
Anyway, what's your warm heart?
I mean, was pivoted real hard.
Yeah.
You know
As I
what?
do.
I'm going to do, this is going to be a good one. This is a first. We're giving a shout out to a new addition to our pod family.
Okay.
Emma Elizabeth Miller, daughter of dear friend Amanda, was
Our field
born.
producer.
Our field producer Amanda. She will be our warm heart for my side because we're welcoming a new family
to
member.
The world,
Welcome,
little girl. Mine is a sweet little thing that Hope did for me. I walked into my office and she'd been hanging out there.
Good luck topping a baby being born.
Okay. Well, I guess I just won't share it.
No, share it. I want to hear what Hope
So
did.
they had been learning about acrostic poems in school. And so she wrote my name and she said, A, appreciation, S, smile, H, hopeful, L, listen, E, enthusiastic, and Y, youthful. And the Y is my favorite.
And why are we doing this? Guys, thanks for listening to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. Hopefully you had a good time. Share it with your friends.
Happy spring
please.
break.
Happy spring break.
Bye.
Bye.